Hey guys, Sausage here, and welcome back to Farmin time. Right, you should have all seen the little snippet beforehand. That was originally supposed to be the episode 9, but I actually recorded it, and when I looked through, it looked incredibly dull, boring, and pointless, and I really wasn't in the mood for recording that day, and it kind of showed. So I'm hoping that the little recap helped. Those of you who watch the Meatball and Sausage News already know that there have been some changes being made to the house. I have now finished it. I'm back off holiday, and I'll give you a Meatball and Sausage News about that. But yeah, this is the house now. So this is going to be my giant scientific tower. It took me a while. All of this is legit. Yes, stone brick, yes, and marble. Yeah. So this was all the marble I got. I chiseled it, and some stone bricks that I chiseled into whatever this was. And then I've got the crafting stuff, and then each and every one of these chests are now sorted into their own individual things, equipped with labels to show you what goes in them. And we also have a door that takes you out to the mini field here currently. Now, considering this is episode 9, I'll do one more episode of it called Farming Time, and then after that, from episode 11 onwards, it's going to be the same series under a different name. And that name I have already decided. I already know what to call the entire series, as well as this place. But that isn't going to be revealed for some time yet. Did I take all the metal out? I did not, because I needed that in there. So today I'm going to continue with what I kind of showed you at the beginning of the episode, and from what I remember, that was, because I haven't looked at it since I've been on holiday and I've been away for a week, and it was some time before that I did that. So my tools should be in here, so let's grab those. Got a quartz thing and a quartz sword, need that. And I need a shovel, there we go. So we're all set with tools, nothing in that. What's in this? Ah, this one's the gadgets and gizmos, but I don't want to put, so I need a pneumatic servo. From what I remember, I need gold. So we probably need to go fetch some gold. But before I do that, I want to smelt up some sand, because I actually found that there are some... I'm still going through all the chests. Where are the building blocks? That's wood. Where would I have put sand? In here? No, this is glass, but I need glass. So yes, that's fine. I found out that there is something I can make from open blocks, that if you do a circle of glass like this, and then put 2 of those, you get this thing called a building guide. Now, building guides, from what I've seen, are incredibly useful for people like me that love to build but can't do the shapes correctly. So we'll get, what, 5 of those? 5 of those will be fine. Let's put the glass back in there. And you pretty much take your building guide and you plop it down wherever you think you're going to need it. So, for example, for me, if I plan on doing giant biodomes, I could... plop this down and it sets up a ghost like this. These are ghost blocks, you can just walk straight through them, you don't have to panic about that. And if I dig up some of this, every block I put down covers the ghost block. You can also change what shape it is and the size it is and everything by doing the stuff around it. So if I break it again, I'll show you. It makes it easier doing it this way. And that noise is pretty loud. Hang on, let me turn Moss down somewhat. Let's change it to about 35 and then push. I think that's just turned it off. Has it turned it off? No, it didn't turn it off. Good, right. Place it on top of a block and then dig underneath slightly. Okay. So if you want to change the shape, hold down shift, right click with an empty hand. Don't do what I just did. So now it's a cylinder, so it will go up like a cylinder. Then you've got a cuboid, so if I come out here you can see that it's a giant cube. We also have this one, which is a dome, so it's a giant dome. So it's not a sphere. Don't get this mistaken as a sphere. Okay, it only has half, so the dome is half. This is what I would be using to do a giant dome on top of everything. Then you've got triangle mode, and so it pretty much creates a giant triangle for you. Then you have the pentagon, which is sort of a pentagon. Hexagon, again sort of a hexagon. Octagon, which just looks like an odd misshapen circle. And then you're back to sphere. So that's how you do that. So if I was to change this to dome, okay, so let's change this to dome. So this is a dome. Now, if I was wanting to build this, so there's a massive dome on top of a giant field made of glass, and I wanted to make it bigger, I should just right-click one side, and as you can see, it gets smaller. So it's now 8 by 8 by 4. Now if you click this, right-click this side, it gets bigger again. This one makes it shorter, and this one makes it taller. So if I say I want to do this 10 by 10 by 10, now you hold down, you don't hold down shift for the top and the bottom, you just right click and they will go up and down. So 10 by 10 by 10, I would need to build my dome like that. And that is literally how I would have to build a dome out of glass if I wanted to have giant domes everywhere. And I think that they look absolutely epic. However, I want an absolutely colossal dome for something I have planned. So, in order to do that, I thought I would need one of these building guides because I would like to know just how big this thing's going to have to be. And I'm going to put it over here. So that does mean I will have to clear a lot of this out, but it needs to be giant, and I mean absolutely colossal. And there's a reason for it, for what I'm going to put inside it. Oh, no. Always remember, empty hand. I keep being a noob here. Empty hand, dome. Thank you. Now, I want to make this, see, 14. Yeah, that's good. And now, let's try 14 by 14. That's the wrong way. I do think that the person should make these... The person who did this mod, open blocks, if you do happen to see this video, which I highly doubt, try and highlight the different sides a different colour to kind of indicate which one's which. Because I keep making the mistake of clicking the wrong side and it can get somewhat annoying. There we go. This should be an absolutely colossal dome now. Yes, it is. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. But is it big enough for... Ow! Ow! Oh, great. I just jumped into a pile of crap, quite literally. Is it big enough for what I need? No, I think we need to go bigger. One. That's smaller. That's smaller again. Okay, bigger. Nope, I need that one. No, is it that one? No, which one is it? That one, yes. And that one. So, stand there, and there. Right. 16 by 16 by 16. Now that is a massive dome, and you're probably thinking, what is he putting in this? Sheep! Of every colour. One of every colour. So that means I'll need a different quadrant for every single sheep out there. One bigger just to be safe. Make it an odd number. It makes it a door easier. Right. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we'll leave this here so I know what I need to do. So that is the first dome that I'm going to be putting in. So that will give you some idea on the type of thing that's going to go there. Now, I'm going to make the domes for the crops a little smaller than that. In fact, quite a bit smaller. Probably half the size of that. I need them to be out here, you see, next to this thing. Let's see what size of a dome I would need for this. That's great. We'll get more water. We'll just get more water. Put it there. Considering it's supposed to go there. Okay, so this is a sphere. We want dome. No. He will learn one day. Right, dome. Perfect. Right. Now how big are they? Nope. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's do 6 by 6 by 6 and see what that's like. Okay, size-wise around the edge, it gives me enough space to walk, gives me 2 space around the edge, but it's not really going to be good for crops, considering sprinklers cover a much wider area. So let's make it, I can't do 8, because that means I would have to take it back. Let's take it back 2 from there. Okay, so 2 from here. 1, 2, let's put you there. Drop down a torch so we can actually bloody see. Right, we'll leave it on sphere, because that way at least it covers all the sides. And let's make it 4, no, I don't want 14. Unfortunately, to get to the bottom section, you do have to do this, which is so annoying. Okay, 12, drop it down to 8. There we go, 8 by 8 by 8. How close are we to this main building? That looks alright actually, 8 by 8 by 8, but if we turn it down one more, that's 9. No, we want the other side then. That one, that one. Okay, 7 by 7 by 7 will mean that we... Do we have enough space for it? Yeah, the door can go in here. And then the rest of this can actually just be flattened off. And I do think it does actually... I'm not certain of this, but I do think that it has enough space to fit all of the stuff in we need. Oops. Sorry! No, don't... Oh. This isn't water, this is that liquid essence that's from Ars Magica. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so we'll have the giant dome there for the sheep. We'll have the giant cylinder tower here. In fact, what I'm going to do is put one in here, and I will show you just how tall I plan on making it, because that would be handy. Okay, if I put you there, does that work? Yes, that's practically perfect. Okay, I need to take up some of the floor, but that's not a problem. You can easily replace it. Right. We need to have an empty hand. Okay, we turn it into cylinder mode. Now we need to shrink it up a bit. Is that making it smaller? Yes, it is. That's making that bigger. Okay. That making that cylinder. Are we still in cylinder? I can't tell. Yes, we are. Okay, that's that. I don't know. What size are we here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Okay, so we need to try it. Is it 5 by 5? No. Let's go out one more then. Is it 6 by 6? That's the wrong side. Thank you. 6 by 6. No, 7 by 7. Are we a 7 by 7? Possibly. Yep, we're 7 by 7. Right. Now, if I show you how tall I plan on making it, I want it to go, let's say 35. So if I go out now, this is as tall as this is possibly going to be, I guess. Which will be 35. Yeah, that looks about right. Or do I want it taller than that? I don't know. Depends what I'm going to put on each floor, you see. Because each floor is going to be this high. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you'll have to have a gap, one for the floor, one for the ceiling, and then one for the floor, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's screw it. Let's take it to 45. 45. There we go. 45. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, 45. So that should be about right there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so 45 tall, and then I'm going to add a sloped roof that looks somewhat like a solar panel on the top, so a sloping solar panel-esque roof, so that it's sort of like a diagonal slope. It's really hard to show you that, but it's a diagonal slope. So it's going to be that tall there. I'll have the giant dome there. We'll have one of these here. And how much space will I think I need to leave in between? Okay, how big is the dome when you set it down? Okay, it is 8 by 8 by 8. Okay. So 8 by 8 by 8, and I've already set this one. Actually, no, I think that's exactly what this... No, it's 7 by 7, wasn't it? 7 by 7 by 7, so I just need to shrink it down one. So let's see, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see, there, sort of touch it. I need to put it there instead of there, and then shrink it down to 7, that's 9, 7 and 7. And there we go. Are they the same size? They sort of look it. Yeah, there you go. So that is already coming together. That is really starting to look like sort of the thing that I'm going for. And then there'll be this is going, this thing here. There'll be a pathway going from everywhere to everywhere, and that's 2 fields there. And I'm going to have them 3 by however far back I go. So I'll have another one over here. So let's see. There's that there, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from what I remember. Nope, wrong one. Yes, right one, and Let's see. There you go. Correct. That should be right. No, it needs to budge over one more. Okay, budge over one more. Okay. Let's put you there. 7. Oh, fudge. 7. 7. 7. 7. Stupid thing. And 7. Yay. Right. And there you go. That should have at least one gap between the two. Yes, it does. Is there one gap between these two? Yeah. And there you are. So that'll be the building. That'll be the 3 domes. And then there's a giant dome there. And then I might add, once I've actually done all of this, I'm going to add maybe a triangular shaped power place. It's literally like a giant triangle with possibly, if I can manage it, a pyramid top, which would be cool. So this is what I want my compound to look like, and it's going to have a massive wall around it, which I will do off camera, because that would just be terribly dull, boring, and mind-numbing for everyone. But yeah, I'm hoping that you're starting to like grasp the idea of what I'm aiming for, because I personally think that this is going to be an absolutely awesome looking area. So yeah, I'm glad I know now that this is a thing. The guide block, right? Let's fill that in. Nope. We need that and that. There we go. We've got that in the floor. Got the wall. It looks weird, but don't worry about it. And that was my phone getting a text message. Don't panic. Sleep! I should really put that on airplane mode. Alright guys, well that has been an episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I know I really didn't do much except plan, but still, you now get a general idea of what this place is going to look like. And there's going to be a little more planning possibly in the next episode, because obviously from episode 11 I want it to start going forward and we can actually start making some more progress. I'm going to possibly in episode 10 start building up some of these domes. Not really needing to build that or that yet, but I'll build possibly these 3 domes and set them up so that they've got a field in the middle. And then from episode 11 possibly add the sprinklers and need some gold to make an aqueous accumulator for each of them. Then we can ditch this field and use this for something. Maybe power station over there. Other than that guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time for more farming time. Take care and goodbye.